Dear students, I hope you all are fine by the grace of the Almighty. I am also fine today. Here I am Mohammad Saiful Islam, one of the lecturers in the Department of English, Milestone College. Students, you know Milestone is one of the leading colleges in the country. The teachers of Milestone College are also very caring. For that reason, every year Milestone achieves a very good result. Students, today I will teach you the right form of the verbs. Students, you know verb is very essential to make a sentence, and without a verb we cannot make a full sentence. Now let's go to see the slide for better understanding. Today I will show you some board exams questions for your better understanding. So let's go to study. Dear students, you see today's topic is right form of the verbs. So verbs are used according to time and tense. Here I am giving you some examples for better understanding. Number 1. The man go to market daily. Here the answer will be goes, and it is an example of present simple. When we do something daily, often, generally, usually, it will be present simple, and this is an example of present tense. Number 2. The man go to market yesterday. Here you see it is an example of past simple tense. So the answer will be went. The man went to market yesterday. Number 3. The man go to market tomorrow. Here you see it is an example of future simple, and the answer will be the man will go to market tomorrow. So students, for a good result in right form of verbs, you have to have clear idea of time and tense. Students, now you see main features of right form of the verbs. A verb can be used in active and passive mood. It means active voice and passive voice can be used in right form of the verbs. Examples. Number 1. My mother cooks delicious food items. Here the subject is my mother. Subject does the work himself or herself, so it is an example of active voice. And my mother cooks delicious food items. This is an example of present simple tense. Here my mother is third person singular number, so s or es will be added with the verb. And number 2, delicious food items are cooked by my mother. Here delicious food items, it is the object, and here object has become the subject. So for that reason it will be passive voice, and here the answer will be are cooked. So students, for using right form of the verbs, you have to have clear idea about active voice and passive voice. Okay students, now let's go to solve a board question. Here a board question for you, that is from combined board question 2018. Students, so the first sentence is, one day the great poet Ferdowsi asked by Sultan Mahmud to compose Shahnama in honor of the Sultan. Students, By reading some of the sentences, you have to have the idea about what tenses the sentences are. Here you see one day, this is past simple tense, and here past tense will be used. So one day the great poet Ferdowsi asked by Sultan Mahmud, it is an example of passive voice. So the answer will be was asked. One day the great poet Ferdowsi was asked by Sultan Mahmud to compose. Here to is infinitive, and after to we have to use V1. It means present form of the verb, and here the answer will be compose, and it will be no changed. So students, as it is the example of past simple tense, generally the other sentences may be in past tense. So the second sentence is the Sultan promised to pay Ferdowsi a gold coin for each verse. So it will be also past simple tense. So the answer will be promised. Now students, the other sentences we can start. Ferdowsi finished the writing and it be found contain 60,000 verses. So as it is an example of past simple tense, so the answer will be Ferdowsi finished the writing and it be found. So here be will be was, be verb, and you know for past tense it will be was or were, and it was found. Contain will be containing 60,000 verses. Students, if in one sentence, in one simple sentence we use two verbs, the other verbs will be ing with the verb, or infinitive will be used. Here contain will be containing 60,000 verses. So the answer will be like this for this sentence. Ferdowsi finished the writing and it was found containing 60,000 verses. Now the other sentence. Now Sultan agreed to pay 60,000 gold coins. So the Sultan, it will be in negative, and for past simple negative you have to use didn't and then V1. So the answer will be now Sultan didn't agree to pay 60,000 gold coins. The next sentence, he want to pay silver coins instead of gold coins. So as it is the example of past simple tense, so the V2 or past simple of want will be the wanted. So the answer will be he wanted to pay silver coins instead of gold coins. The next sentence, the poet refused to take silver coins and return to his village. So the answer will be the poet refused to take silver coins and returned. And the two verbs are in present simple tense. So V2 will be used here. So the answer will be the poet refused to take silver coins and return to his village. Okay students, now let's go to another question. Students, there is another board question for you for solution, and it came in Rajshahi Board 2017, and the previous board question was about a past incident. Now you see there are several reasons why friendship be so necessary in human life. So students, here the sentence has started by using their are. Are is the be verb of present simple tense. So the sentences may be in present tenses. So friendship here the subject and it is third person singular number. With third person singular number for present simple it will be am is are. So here the answer will be is. There are several reasons why friendship is so necessary in human life. The second sentence, a man without a friend is like a man live. Here you see two verbs are used in a simple sentence. So next verb will be ing with the verb. A man without a friend is like a man living in wilderness. The next sentence, moreover, it enables him to understand his surrounding in a better way. Here it is the subject and it is third person singular number as the sentences are in present tense. So it will be present simple tense. Moreover, it enables him to understand his surrounding in a better way. The next sentence, by speak to a friend, a man can get relief. Here, by is the preposition and after by it will be gerund. Gerund means verb plus ing. So the answer will be by speaking to a friend, a man can get relief. The next sentence, the advice given by a friend is sometimes more reliable than his own judgment. Here, the advice and it will be past participle. For past participle, it will be V3. So the answer will be the advice given by a friend is sometimes more reliable than his own judgment. Let's go to the next sentence. Thus it is see that. Here it will be passive voice. And for passive voice, the verb will be B3. It means past participle. Thus it is seen that friendship is really important. But a man must take time while choose a friend. Here students, you see, but a man must take. Must is modal auxiliary and after modal auxiliary you have to use V1. So the answer will be but a man must take time while, and while, after while you have to use ing with the verb. So the answer will be while choosing a friend. So the answer is but a man must take time. Take will be no changed. While choose will be choosing, while choosing a friend. If he fail, he is the third person singular number. So it will be fails. S or yes with the verb will be added. If he fails to select the right person as a friend, he, here it will be will suffer. And students, you see, if the sentence has started with if and after if it is present simple, the next clause will be future simple. This is called first conditional. If he fails to select the right person as a friend, he will suffer in the long run. Here the last verb will be will suffer. So students, you see, for using right form of the verbs, you have to have idea about time and tense, about some structural sentence, conditional sentence, and the use of preposition, after preposition, what is the verb and what form of verb will be used. So by this way you can get full marks in right form of the verbs. My dear students, I hope you understood my lecture today, and by this way if you follow the lectures and if you study and practice more and more, I think you will be able to gain full marks in right form of the verbs. So my lecture is finished today. Allah Hafiz.